how your trades are executed. What you're looking at here is what people typically think is happening. They're trading through the ECN network. They enter an order with their broker that their trade is somehow going out on to the big web and putting out on the open market their trade with everybody else's. And typically that's not what happens. What normally happens is this: you open up a new account with a new broker. They don't know who you are and you don't have a track record with them. So what they do is, instead of sending your order to the open market or ECN, they will typically take the other side of your trade. So for this purpose, they're making some extra money. This is how it works. Typically, on mature accounts, established accounts, profitable accounts, your orders will go through the network. The broker will make their money with spreads. They'll make their money with commissions and various other ways. What they have with new traders is the extra advantage of statistics. And what the brokers have reported with new Forex traders, with new accounts, with an average of every account that has ever opened up with them, 90% of them lose all of their money in the first 6 months. So let that sink in for a second. I'll repeat it. According to broker statistics, Forex brokers, all new accounts, the average is 90% of them will lose 100% of their money in 6 months or less. So, what does this mean to you? It means, as a new trader, there's a 90% probability that you're going to lose all of your money and have to deposit more money into the brokerage account to keep your account going and keep trading. That's just the statistics, guys. That's real life. That's what's out there. People all over the internet, all over YouTube, everybody's selling this, selling that, training you how to do it. What they never show is their account, right? They never show a third-party accounting of what their account is actually done, right? How good are their trades actually, right? We've opened up for past 2-3 years. We've signed all the forms, and a third party has access to the broker, and every day they update it and report. It'll tell you exactly how many trades are profitable, how long the average trade lasted, how many trades per day. It gives all the statistics. It tells you which pairs are being traded, all kinds of things. So for you as a new trader, or even a not so new trader, let's say, there is a 90% probability that you're going to lose all of your money in the first 6 months or less. And to keep it going, you're going to have to deposit more money into your account and keep learning. So knowing this up front, that tells us that we need to put our ego to the side and say, I'm probably not in the top 10% on my first go, or even maybe my second or third go, right? When you think about these statistics, think about, is that true with you? If you've been trading for more than 6 months, have you traded regularly for 6 months? And did you have to make another deposit to keep trading, or did you run your account dry? Once you've passed the 6-month mark, many brokers will then switch your trades over to ECN and throw it out in the market, and you're going to be trading how you probably thought you were trading the entire time. They're tired of losing money on you. They see you're one of the 10%. They're still going to get their money off you in commissions. They're still going to get their money off you in spreads, swap fees, all the standard stuff, but they're no longer able to make money taking the opposite side of your trade because you're right more than you are wrong. So then they'll put your orders out in the open market. But until that point, until you actually prove yourself, they're going to take the other side of your trade. Because for them, It's a 90% probability that your trades are going to be profitable for them and that your trades are going to lose money for you. So think about that with your trading. Let it really sink in. Don't let your ego get in the way. Don't let people tell you otherwise. These are the facts. It's the truth. Most traders lose all of their money and have to redeposit more money in their account to keep going and keep trading. And that is normal and that is standard. Don't get frustrated by that. Just know it's a saying. I can't remember where I heard it. I heard it 20 years ago. Wall Street University charges a very expensive price, right? The tuition to Wall Street University is very high. So, what that means is it costs a lot to learn how to make money. It's an education that you are going to pay for. It's going to cost you way less financially, money wise, and probably way less in time if you educate yourself as best you can early rather than trying to figure it out with real money in the real market. You're up against a lot of very, very talented people with immense resources. There are some real sharks out in the market, guys who have crazy resources behind them, supercomputers, a room full of quants, 40 years experience. There's a lot of horsepower behind a lot of these traders. So remember, when you're selling a pair, somebody else is buying. When you're buying a pair, somebody else took the opposite side of the trade. Until you prove yourself, it's probably going to be your broker that's taking the other side. But think about that. Every time you buy or sell, someone else is betting the exact opposite at the exact same time. And it's probably someone with a lot more experience, a lot more resources, and a lot more successful at trading than you are. So don't be discouraged by that. Just use that knowledge to put your ego in check and develop your skill sets as best you can. You want to be a trader, you want to be a professional trader, you want to be good at it, be very, very good at it. Find education everywhere you can. And this is one thing I'll tell you about education, especially in trading. It doesn't matter, anywhere in life. Don't take advice from somewhere or someone who isn't where you want to be. So, translated is don't take advice from a bunch of yahoos on the internet unless they're where you want to be. I had a wealthy businessman tell me 20 years ago, 25 years ago, he said, how could a guy making $100,000 a year tell you how to be a millionaire, right? If your goal is to make $1,000 a month trading Forex, then only take advice from somebody who consistently makes $1,000 a month or more in Forex. Could they help you? Yeah, they could certainly probably help you, especially if you're new. They have some information to download to you, right? If it's a guy that keeps dumping money in his account and he's giving you advice, don't take it. There is no advice to be had there. None. Think about it. Think about who you're getting your education and advice from. If it's not someone who's where you want to be, then you don't need their advice. If you want to make $100,000 a year trading Forex in the markets, only take advice from people who are making or have made $100,000 a year or more trading Forex in the markets. All right. So think about that. Use all your talents, abilities, and skills to acquire education before using money to gain your education. Either way, you're going to have to learn before you make money trading. So learn as much as you can with different resources other than finance. Meaning don't just trade and trade and trade and lose money on trades consistently and then hope you're going to get your education out of that. You're going to learn from that. Because the chances are 99% you're going to run out of money before you figure it out. So figure it out or figure out as much as you can before you start trading real money. Open up a demo account, only take advice from people who qualify, and then try that advice out in a demo account where you have nothing at risk. All right, guys, I hope this helped. Think about what I've said today. Rule number one, don't lose money, right? Want to take that money, want to make the money, take it and put it into something that's going to last for a long time, right? You need that money. So go make the money, but learn how to make it. Learn how to make it properly. Don't get eaten by the sharks. Don't be the little guppy swimming around in there trying to figure it out, because you're not going to figure it out on your own. You probably don't have enough money to keep floating this bill while you're trying to figure it out in the markets. Get a good education, experiment, use your demo accounts, and most importantly, don't be greedy. Keep your ego in check. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Hope you guys successful. Feel free to comment or ask questions down below. And thanks for subscribing.